for human potential, for like, I really think that the most important factor is to put a strong hiring process that you feel confident to trust early on, because like the way you will hire will define a lot. And for instance, we have some hiring mottos at Groovers that are super strong and that we always use as decision making when it comes to look for human potential or look for new talents or look for people that are really able to move the needle with the team. So the first thing that we are looking at with the hiring process is really, we have those three factors. The first one is kind of the scorecard of the people that we want to hire. So it's really like very operational elements that are linked to outcomes for the company and that are super important for us during the hiring process to assess. The second one is the fit with the team. So it's super important for someone that you want to outperform, or that we want to be a strong leader within the team, to fit with the team in place, because it will be super difficult to do it without like kind of human component early on, because you're still a young company. And the last one is the fit with the values and the culture of the company, because they will be leaders of the voice of Groover if they are joining. And then when they are like within the team, you have like some monthly updates and some OKRs to verify that people will outperform. It's something that I really love as well within the two things that I'm personally super curious about during the hiring process or when I'm meeting with people. The first thing is kind of the mad skills type of assessment when I'm like hiring from position and I'm seeing that someone is really into some specific element. I don't know, like for user research, for instance, someone that is super into like the voice of users from a previous company, and when you are talking with him or with her, you are like really feeling that user matters a lot to them, and that they could be kind of obsessed or passionate about something to the extent that it's really an expertise for them in terms of execution afterwards. That's really inspiring as well, because you will see some people joining with this kind of passionate component from a past experience that they could bring to your team, and that they could be really interesting to challenge the way you are doing it. And we always like looking as well to onboard people that could somehow raise the bar, that are like better than the team in place. That's really important, because we want to have people who have like experience to really challenge us for the better. And that's why we always like look for people that are better than us, that will really look for the best. So I think that to assess human potential and for the talent acquisition strategy more generally, you really need to have some core mottos or core values like this, core process in place to be sure that you don't like let yourself go into voodoo hiring or into like different, or into only intuition, but you have something in place to really properly assess the way people will provide velocity and performance within the team. I think it's super important.